What's your Twitch name again, Walter? Oh. There it is.
Your pain is my pain. I see what you see. I feel what you feel. Submit to me. Surrender your thoughts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I control your mind. Submit to me.
Oh, you already got 5 people watching.
Really?
That was quick. Yeah, that was quick.
Now I control.
It's probably the 5 people in this team speak.
Maybe.
Let's get this, there we go.
Submit
Unless
to
Droop
me.
Dog is one. Ralph him.
Let's go with
Let's
that.
do this host raffle. Let's do this host raffle. And Stream Elements and Streamlabs.
I need to get my cam set up right now. That is priority number 1. Because it is a Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's see, what is my phone app? Okay. So this can be
Derek Choi's here, by the way.
Yeah, I saw him. I sent a message on VRC.
Oh, I have to go. I'll see y'all later.
Wow.
Bye.
I go 5:30 every day.
Let's go eat.
I guess. Do other things.
Guess.
Yeah, I do other things. Like
Other
eat.
things.
Like eat.
Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Am I right?
User left your channel.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh. Alright, let's get this cam set up because it is...
User joined your channel.
Bye, Walter.
Goodbye!
User left your channel.
Zach, Walter, you guys gonna be able to make the inauguration event?
No, I can't.
When is that?
Sunday, January 17th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern.
What's still available?
What do you mean?
Positions.
We have to sign positions yet.
Let me poke Dylan. Let me see what he can give me.
We haven't signed any positions yet. Like right now, we're just asking for people on the sign-up sheet. You can sign up as a C1, S3, S2, S1, etc.
Yeah, I'll probably do... If I can sign up for it, I'm gonna probably sign up for Washington Tower.
Yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee that you'll get it.
I want to get it!
I mean, look, you got it last time.
Watch, I'm gonna sign up right now and they're gonna put me on it. We need to go to the home of ZDCR Tech. We need to go to my profile. Events. This is this Sunday? Oh, this is the 17th. Oh shit, I thought it was this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know yet. That's too far out for me to say.
Okay.
Let's don't show me this again. Continue. I run what can. Where's my wonderful hat? Here's my wonderful hat. Make sure the webcam, okay, USB connection is connected. It's not working. It is connected, Mr. Computer. Allow.
Tower, good evening, American 2654, gate 45,
Microphone
of
muted.
report
Muted.
departure information, focus requesting solution.
American 24, correction 2654 Washington Tower. Good evening to you. Merry Christmas. Push and start as approved. Expect runway 19er for departure. Call for taxi when ready.
Okay, thank you. Push and start approved. We'll call you for taxi and Merry Christmas to you as well. American 7654.
There we go.
Microphone Sound activated. resumed.
Let's turn down the music a little bit because I feel like that's overpowering. What's Hans doing?
Microphone muted.
Center frequency. Excuse me. Information Golf is now current. Wind 180 at 9er. Altimeter 29er 71.
Microphone activated.
Oh, I might be back later. I have to go for now. See you guys later.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry birthday.
User disconnected from your channel.
I need to change this picture. Done.
Channel switched.
Derek, you got my brief?
I got your brief, but I thought I came on before you.
I don't know. I've been trying to get my priming up. I have not a clue. How long have you been on for?
I mean, when you texted me, you were on Prime, so I wasn't, and I didn't see you earlier, so I don't know. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. I got your brief.
Roger.
You did say with 30 though, so just want to make sure that you're at.
Oh no,
national...
I'm south of 30. IMC.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I typed with 30. I might have been looking at the United 260 thinking 30. I sometimes do that. Look at one thing and, you know. It all good. Be all good. I'll be down in DCA if you need me. We're down in the bar if you need me.
Channel switched.
Bum 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 bum.
Turn my headphone down a little bit.
Oh, I love Chinese so much. A drink over here? I do have a drink. A lot. A lot. A lot. I need to go get a beer, guys. I'll be right back.
Chances she done gave you, fuck around with these thighs. Every day that I'm alive, I'ma ride with this stick. I'd rather be broke in jail than be dead and rich. Told my brothers take my breath if I turn to a snitch. But I'm 21 forever.
All right.
Ain't no way I'ma switch.
We back.
Penitentiary chances just to make a couple bucks. My heart so cold, I could put it in my cup. Game versus the world, me and my dog, it was us. Then you went and wrote a statement, and that really fucked me up. My brother lost his life, and it turned me to a beast. My brother got life, and it turned me to chance that she done gave you. Fuck around with these thighs.
Tower American 2654, ready for taxi.
American 2654, runway 19er, taxi via Kilo, cross runway 15 and short of 19.
Kilo, cross 15, short of 19, American 2654.
So I'm looking at this, guys, and I think you guys might like this, but I can actually stream on Twitch. Oh, sorry. As you guys can see, I can actually stream on Twitch now. I can do Amazon shows, which I didn't know, which is actually kind of cool. So what I'm gonna try to do, we're gonna delete this. Actually, no, we'll keep this now up. Put this over here. And what I can do now is I'm going to do a share, and we're gonna watch. Let's watch Grand Tour. Let's see if I can get this set up. So we're gonna add display cap, no window capture, add source, add Grand Tour, add source.
American 2654, approaching 19, ready for departure.
American 2654, wind 180 at 9er, runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, American 2654.
Here we go. So we can do this. So we can put this down here. And we can press play.
Thank you. Thanks everybody and welcome. And in today's show, Richard chooses his favourite waterfall.
I like that big one.
James waters a stranger's barbecue. And I put some dust on a girl. All that is to come. But we start with McLaren. They have replaced the 650 with a new car, which is faster around the corners and faster in a straight line. Plainly, then, the only one of us three qualified to drive such a thing is Richard, whoops, I've done it again, Hammond.
While the outgoing car may have been great to drive, it was never what you'd call beautiful or even very exciting to look at. But its replacement, well, that's a different matter. It's called the 720S, and from any angle and in every detail, it's simply sensational. Right down to the engine bay.
American 2654, contact Washington Center, 133.72. Have a good evening.
13322, American 2654, thank you, bye-bye.
Turnometer, this thing definitely matches the Ferrari 488 and the Lamborghini Huracan.
That's
and
a nice
then
car.
when we move on to the business of speed and power, it actually beats them.
Beats them.
0 to 60 takes just 2.8 seconds. Top speed is 212 miles an hour. Both those numbers walloping the efforts of the Italians.
Huh.
Everything is bigger in this car. Even the price, £208,000. Oh,
That's pretty pricey.
That's not a good point, is it? No, that's a...
No,
never
go
mind,
ahead, man.
whatever. The horsepower is... Well, it's ridiculous is what it is. This 4-litre V8 with its twin turbos produces 710 of them. To put that into context, the actual mechanical engine in a McLaren P1 without all the hybrid battery boost produces just 17 horsepower more. Net result of that is... staggering! Oh, that is fast.
Connected.
Although they've gone nuts with the
Channel
styling
switched.
in the engine, the 720 is still very much a McLaren. By that, I mean it's been made by the ultimate tech nerds from the kingdom of geeks. let me put it this way. This is, like I say, the replacement for the McLaren 650S. And if you ask a McLaren technician, so how much of this car is new then? They will tell you 91%. Not nearly all of it, mate, or about 90%. 91%.
The hell's the 9% of it
James
then?
May applied for a job at McLaren, but they turned him down for being too slapdash.
Of course
And
they would
this
turn him down.
incredible
That's funny.
geekery has paid dividends. For example, one of the reasons the 720 looks so pretty is because it's the only mid-engine supercar without massive gaping intakes behind the doors. Instead, McLaren created subtle channels along the bodywork to feed air into the engine bay.
More nerd stuff. The old car, the 650, had a carbon fiber tub that came up to here. On the 720, all of that down the center, everything is carbon fiber. That means these carbon windscreen pillars can be very thin, which makes it easier to see out, and it's light. Overall, they've lost about 18 kilograms up here. That means the center of gravity is lower, which is good.
Then there's the computer-controlled suspension, which is even more advanced than the system on the P1. It makes the ride on this 700 horsepower hardcore supercar as comfortable as a nice sit-down. Question is, what does all that comfortableness mean for the handling?
Here we go. Track mode. Active.
What the hell?
Oh, I like that. I do like that. Right.
That's pretty cool.
Carry on. Oh my God.
Excuse me.
This is breathtaking. The new chassis control system on this, based on the work of proper pointy heads in Cambridge. It's all about maintaining the biggest possible contact patch between the tyres and the tarmac. God, it's the grip. It's staggering. It feels like a four-wheel drive. But if you do want things to get a little more nary, simply dive into the computers and activate variable drift control. It lets you select the angle of dangle through your drift by
Interesting.
varying the amount of traction
Jesus.
control. I think we'll go for all of it. Lots of drift available.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
Yeah, maybe less than that, I think. I think I'm going to have 38%. 38.5. This is a McLaren. Accuracy.
And that seemed to do the trick.
Yes! Yes! Working! That's it! I know my setting on a McLaren's variable drift control.
how's it going, man?
Unleash the beast!
And when you finished your
Eldorato, I think your name is. Welcome to the stream, man. We're just kind of watching this pre-party.
can switch
I guess
back to
what do you call it?
comfort
Not pre-party,
and
a
settle down for a relaxing
watch party
cruise.
while I'm controlling. So welcome
That's
aboard,
the
man.
thing that stands out about this car. It's everything in one. You want speed, you get speed. You want comfort, you get comfort. You want to lose tyre rubber, help yourself. You want boot space, there's plenty.
But the thing I keep coming back to is those looks. Because at last, McLaren's technical perfection has been clothed in a way that does justice to the fizzing brilliance underneath.
God, I'm falling in love a bit here.
That is a
Actually, no,
sexy
I'll go
car.
further. I'm in love. This is utterly brilliant.
No, you're wrong. Well, no, I drove that car, not that one, but I drove a 720 a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't love it.
Are you just being obtuse because I did?
No, honestly, I didn't like the brake pedal.
What, was it the wrong shape?
No, it
Wrong
was
colour?
No.
Was it in the glove box?
No.
Was it in fact the brake? Was it the handbrake?
No.
Was it round and in front of you?
No, listen. The problem was it was like, imagine a volume knob on a stereo where the volume doesn't start till you get to 6. So you sort of push and then it all happens. And you wouldn't have noticed it on the track, but on the road, it was almost impossible to drive smoothly. It drove me mad, nearly as mad as the seat controls.
What was wrong with those then?
Well, they were really complicated.
I should explain, by the way, that this is a man who a couple of days ago summoned a woman from the other side of London to help him send a tweet. Yeah, he did.
No,
Wow.
It was a complicated tweet.
No, but no, it wasn't complicated.
Did you try the seat
Can
controls?
I say, actually, yes, and I agree with you. They are. There's no
The
sense.
angry
There's
old
no
men.
sense at all that you can't recline them. You can't make them do what you want. Anyway, let's forget the seat controls, let's forget the brake pedal, and let's find out how fast the 720 goes round the Ebola drone.
With someone who can adjust the
The
seat.
Ebola drone.
Yes.
Right, let's do this.
And she's off. Short shifting away from the line to manage the traction and immediately onto the isn't. Total focus there. A deliberately wide line round the first corner. Working the tyres hard on this cold, tricky track. Flying down to your name here. God, that thing sounds good.
It does.
Ooh, getting a bit of a tyre squeal there.
He's not wrong about that. It does sound
Hammer
good.
down up the hill and back onto the isn't. This is so quick.
Oh, the
Dab of
spoiler's so cool.
brakes, down the box to keep the fire lit. Now up to the slow and technical old lady's house. Avoiding any understeer there. Interesting, she's got the car in track mode, but the dash is in full screen. Clearly, that's what proper drivers prefer. Even with the air brake up, clearly needs some managing under braking. Just the last
Hit the
corner
curb
to
a little
go
bit.
now. Slices through there and across the line.
That's pretty good.
Right, let's see where it goes on the leaderboard. Here we go. Up it goes, quicker than a GTR. Oh,
Wow.
Now, that's quite
Top
interesting,
three.
isn't it? Because what we've deduced from that is the car you love there, Herman, is no faster than the car it has replaced.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. The only thing I can think of is
That
the
is kinda
650
strange,
was on
actually.
Super Trofeo tyres, which is super sticky, wasn't it? 720 was on normal road tyres. Makes a difference.
Yeah, that is actually quite a good explanation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, it's either that or it's no better. That's the...
Anyway, shut up, because now it's time for us to plant a sapling of chat on Conversation Street.
And it is an unusual Conversation Street this week. Because it's the end of the year, we're doing our awards, okay? Or as we call them, the Nigels. We start actually with, well, we're calling it the Nissan Juke Award for the worst car of the year. Nominations are the Mitsubishi Outlander Fev.
Why is that on the list?
Well, many, many reasons, actually, chief among which is the way it beeps as you're driving along for no reason. Your car along goes beep.
Oh,
Well, nothing's happened, it's just beeping.
maybe it's just bored.
I'd be bored if I was a Fev, but anyway. Other nominations include the Mini Countryman and the Renault Kadjar.
What?
And the winner is...
The Mini Cooper.
It's the Nissan Juke.
There you go.
Really?
Well, a deserved award.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The judges were particularly impressed with its consistent awfulness. It was awful when it was first launched 7 years ago, and it continues to be awful to this day. Well done, the Nissan.
Do you know what that car is? It's a wacky vicar. It's the sort of vicar that, I've just been on my face, and do you know who else was there? Jesus! That's what it is.
Next, it is the hard ass to follow, Nigel. This is given to the car with the worst looking rear end. The nominations are the Honda Civic Type R.
Oh, I like that.
It looks good. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah, how's it going? Delta 476 RNAV 15. Great, RNAV 19.
Delta 476 Washington Tower. Good evening to you. Happy holidays. 150 at 7 Romeo 19. Clear land.
Wait, 19, clear to land. Delta 476.
Pointless, stupid things to it.
Might be in with a shout. The next nomination is the Toyota CHR. A car styled by 9 people who'd fallen out at a wedding. But the winner of the
Touchdown
Hard Lots to
frequency
Follow
information.
Nigel
Hotel is now current altimeter 2969er.
It's the Land Rover Discovery. Look at that.
Oh, that looks so weird. Look at the license plate shit. The way it designed is big and it goes small. Oh, that too.
And this is his dog. And this is where he lives.
All makes sense.
So it's only natural his car should look like that. It's just all hutched up. Now we have a special award. It goes to a car that you like, but you know you shouldn't because it would be a bit embarrassing. We're calling it the You Would, But You Know You Shouldn't award.
You know, but you should
Sarah
win
Palin.
the award. What?
Oh, yeah.
It is the new, next year's one actually, Corvette ZR1.
Oh,
That looks pretty nice.
That fits the bill perfectly.
Yeah.
That is exactly right, because you would buy one, because wow, and then the next morning you wake up and think, what have I done?
We're moving on now to the Lack of Continuity Award.
Nobody's going to beat me on that.
Well, you were nominated for your mid-season haircut, that's true. But you were beaten by Richard Hammond.
Hold on, why was he beaten by me?
Well,
Oh, excuse me.
I would invite you all now to pay careful attention to, well, actually, a clip from the McLaren film that you saw earlier. This was an early edit, okay? See if you can spot something wrong here.
On the head turnometer, this thing definitely matches the Ferrari 488 and the Lamborghini Huracan. And then when we move on to the subject of power and
he just goes straight back into the seat. That's so funny. It's just the position of seating that he's put in and the amount of horsepower that he's pushed on that one.
Different car.
Yeah.
Which brings us on to the next award.
Oh, no.
Which, yes, you'll like this. It's for accidentally filling up the petrol tank of a supercar with water award.
What?
Oh, God.
How, in the name of all that's holy, did you do that?
Well, it's interesting, isn't
Is
it?
it?
It was running low on fuel at the track, and rather than take it off to a petrol station, which is miles away, I filled it from one of the jerry cans.
Which was full of water.
Yes.
And you didn't notice?
No.
When did you notice?
When the tea started tasting funny, I suppose.
Wow.
It was when the engine sort of let go.
How many supercars have you destroyed this year, Hammond?
2.
2. How many have you driven?
2.
Well, anyway, I'd like to present you with your Nigel for appalling continuity. There you are.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hammond.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That concludes the awards, and that concludes Conversation Street for this week. Moving on. After every single film we ever show on the Grand Tour, we always get a load of messages from people on social media, I say people, I mean teenagers, saying that they didn't like the film because it was too scripted, too faked, and too set up.
Yeah, we do. I've got
How,
one of them
though?
here. It's from Monaro Boy 4541, who says, I hated that thing you did in Morocco because it was too scripted. Why can't you do stuff like you did in Portugal, which I also hated because it was too set up?
Yeah, so we decided to make a completely unplanned film. No scouts going ahead to find locations, no pre-scripted exchanges between us, no set-up explosions.
No, all we agreed on was that we should do whatever it was we were going to do in Croatia. We chose to meet in the town of Zadar, next to its famous sea organ. Not realizing
Delta 476, welcome to Washington. Right when you can, run my 22 high-speed right exit is available.
I'll make it a right here for Delta 476.
476, no problem. Straight on Foxtrot, right kilo to the ramp for mainland frequency. Happy holidays.
Twin Foxtrot, right kilo to the ramp, Delta 476, have a good one, sir.
2.5-litre engine, 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds. Really, you can think of it as a Nissan GTR in a Bauhaus baby grow suit. No, hang on. Sorry, I normally think